Okay, I part two this because I was at 15 minutes and I feel like I really haven't said anything. So, this last section is just going to be really fast. So those are the head struggles I'm dealing with. Being 101 weeks out post-op ESG, I still don't see myself as smaller. And especially now, I'm very blessed to be where we are, and I feel very thankful to be the weight I am and to, so far have a healthy pregnancy. But it's just mental struggles, and I don't think it'll ever get better. The funny thing is, and I know people fight about this, but I was not an unhappy, obese, super morbidly obese person. I mean, sure, there were times that I got down on myself, for sure. I mean, who doesn't, right? But I was not unhappy with my body. I have a husband who loves me, and he loved me when I weighed almost 400 pounds. And he loves me now. I always had lots of friends and family. I always had good support. My parents always just acted like I was perfect. Which, I guess you do. I got nervous about going to the doctor because I was so paranoid that somebody was going to talk to me about my weight. But overall, in general, I was never unhappy with my weight. I had to be a little or I wouldn't have gotten where I am. But until we really struggled with infertility is when I really took a good hard look and realized that there were some changes that needed to be made. So I'm just struggling with that mental aspect because I don't really know who I am. And I was always seriously the funny fat girl, which I know so many of us are. And it is weird. It is weird not to know my place anymore. And when Bree told me that, it really struck a nerve because she's probably right. I feel like I'm still the bigger girl in the room a lot. But I don't know where I fit in. So, struggling with that is weird. On a lighter note, the good news is that technically as far as goals go, and what I saw for myself in my future, and what I wanted, the success for BSG is here. And, are here. This is what I wanted. And, I couldn't feel more blessed than I do right now. I'm saying that with tears in my eyes, and I know that I'm boo-hooing about stupid body image stuff. But, I know that I wouldn't be where I'm at right now without that. And I'm very, very, very thankful for that. Very thankful for that. Okay. So, anyways, if you're not friends with me on Facebook or Facebook, then you would not have seen that my husband, which is so funny, he's so funny, posted that we are pregnant with a boy. It's a boy. And it's so funny because I wasn't expecting that. I really thought girl. I don't know why. And I'm really tickled about that. And his name is going to be Oz Morgan. And, my husband and my husband's grandfather's name was Osler, which is awful. And we had originally planned on naming the baby Osler Morgan and then calling him Oz. And my husband went back and forth about it, and his mother, God bless her, she's a stickler about names, and he said, you do know that my mom's going to call this baby Osler. And I said, well, technically that's his name. And my husband said, I don't want that. He said, let's just name the baby Oz. He said, you and I will know where it came from. Now, everybody thinks it's from my obsession of Wizard of Oz and Wicked and things like that, and maybe a little. But overall, it wasn't anything to do with that at all. It just basically came from my husband's granddad's name. And I love it. I am so in love with that name. And I honestly thought it was going to be a girl because that's the only name we really agreed on. And who gets to use the name they actually agree on? I guess we do. So I'm tickled about that. And anyways, my husband said, he was on the phone, and I heard him telling somebody, yeah, it was a boy, and that his name was going to be Oz. And the person on the other end said, like, the Wizard of Oz? And Ed said, yeah. He's like, but that was my granddad's name, and blah, 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 blah. And when he hung up the phone, I said, listen, I said, before we go any farther in this pregnancy, I need to know now if this is not what you want to name this baby. I said, because you will be defending this name to the death. I said, because even if we named our baby John, somebody somewhere would have something to say about it. But people are definitely going to be buzzing about Oz. And he said, no, I love it. He said, I really like it, and I'm excited about it. And I said, okay. So hopefully Oz Morgan will make his appearance in September. That's the goal. September 17th is the due date. So we'll just wait and see. Okay, guys. Well, now that I have cried and laughed and acted like a fool on camera, I will be back hopefully next week for another update. I'm so sorry it's been so long. So sorry. Wasn't intentional. And, yeah, we'll see you later. Bye.